Humbly Homesteading. My name's Whitney and I am here on our farm in Tennessee, and today we're going to talk about how to prepare your farm for the winter storm specifically. This weekend they are calling for from 1 to 19 inches of snow. That's such a large range for our area, for any area, really. This is what we are paying attention to. This is what we're making sure we're doing. First things first is our animals. They have to have hay and they have to have shelter. So before winter really began, we upgraded our shelters. Really, we just made them stronger and sturdier and turned them to where the coldest winds were not going to be blowing directly inside the shelter. If that makes sense. This shelter might not look like much, but I'm going to tell you is doing the job. If you have sheep or goats or really any four-legged animal, they really need a shelter to get out of the snow, out of the wind, and get warm. When we reinforced the shelter, it was about to fall down. It was actually facing the opposite direction the opening was. We wanted to be able to walk by and see in there, and so we can keep a closer eye on our animals without stopping what we're doing. So if we're on our way to the barn, we're passing by the shelter, we're able to look in there. Secondly, we wanted it to break all of the wind that it possibly could. That's number one. The hay is number two. We made sure to have hay delivered, prepare for winter period. Like in the beginning, we didn't know the storm was coming, but luckily we had enough that it's going to get us through this storm. We have this one, plus we have a whole nother bale, and then we'll probably have to get more afterwards. Now, chickens. Our chickens have a penthouse for a coop, in my opinion, but I'll tell you that this winter storm is going to give these chickens a run for their money. So we're going to tarp the run really well so that they have a little bit more break in the wind. And we have them food filled up. And we added one little gadget to help us keep them watered. This is our coop. It's got plenty of space for our small flock, but this is our little gadget that we have added, and it is keeping their water nice and warm. For chickens, if you're expecting to get eggs from them during a winter storm like we're about to get, good luck. But I have 2 chickens that are gonna lay consistently, I believe. So that I can utilize these eggs, I have to get them as soon as possible. Checking the coop when around their laying time to get the eggs is best before they freeze, or they're gonna freeze. I already checked the eggs today, and that's why there's none in there. But I'll tell you, one of them was already frozen. The high was 31 degrees today. And that's the warmest we're gonna see, okay? It's gonna get cold. Just in case of a power outage, go ahead, charge up all your appliances, like your phone. If you have a jump box, get those on the charger. Make sure that they're fully charged before the threat of the storm arrives. If you have an outside dog with a little dog house, put some hay in there. It'll get them nice and cozy and get them through the cold time. Just have them somewhere that they can get out of the wind. Put them some hay in there so that they can stay warm. Before winter storm, make sure you're taking your hose pipes off of the spigots. This will drain the hose pipe and keep them from freezing to where you don't have to buy a new hose pipe after this winter storm. If for some reason that we have this Arctic blast coming our way, we have to be prepared if the electricity goes out. So we're getting a generator ready, and we're getting all the firewood up to the house, or loads of firewood to the house, so that we have plenty of firewood for our wood stove. Another thing that we do to prepare, we go ahead and get some gasoline and diesel. Whatever we might have to do, we want to have the fuel to do it. Another thing is for the generator. We need gas. The generator also runs on propane, so get your propane. If you have a propane tank and you don't have a generator that does propane, that's okay. I would just go ahead and fill it up if you can. The reason why is because if electricity goes out, you can use your grill to cook. And then I do make some jugs of water. I just fill up the buckets and water in the day before I think that there might be a storm, just because I've lived through Hurricane Katrina and we didn't have water for a long time. I don't know how long, but it was a long time. And I have always done that for any storm, rain, snow, any storm. I've always just went ahead and gotten water so that we have it to flush toilets, to drink, to water, to wash our bodies, whatever, until we are back in power. Everyone in the towns around us or in the path of this Arctic blast are going straight to the grocery store, buying up all the food, terrified that it will run out. That is my next preparation suggestion for the next winter storm or the winter storm coming to you. Just stay calm. Get you some milk. Get whatever you think you might eat. Don't just go get milk because you think that they're not going to have any. If you don't drink milk, don't get milk. You know what I mean? We are aware and we do take precautions because it's awareness. You know what I'm saying? Not fear. Fear is not involved. When you can buy in bulk, buy in bulk. When you can buy dry goods, buy dry goods. We've got beans. We've got rice. We've got wheat berries. We have the ingredients to do whatever we want. So if you're preparing for winter, stay calm. Do the necessary things to just make it through and enjoy the beauty of the storm.